Great. So basically, this is my test account here at Embed Social, which today I'm going to demonstrate. So this is how the homepage looks, where you can see the overall rating for your reviews, how many reviews you have, connected feeds and sources, etc. So for starters, how are we going to start this? First, you will need to go to sources section, which is on the left. Once you will locate it, you will need to click on the add source button at the top right corner. And here you will see all of our sources option that you can add directly through our platform. We have option to add imported reviews. This means that if you already have some reviews from other platforms, you can just download them via CVS file, and we can assist you to upload them directly to our platform. And you can show them separately or combined with all of the other sources. We have options how you can collect reviews through our web form and web collect buttons directly to your website. We have option to add a custom reviews. This means that you can add custom reviews and also combine them. Previously, we mentioned we have Embed Forms, which is our other product where you can generate responses from your customers to our custom forms. This means that once you will generate those responses, we have an option to show those responses as reviews, and Bratislav will go into more details about this later. And we mentioned that we have API access to Google and Facebook. This means that once you connect your Google My Business location or Facebook page, we can pull the reviews from them and display them within 24 hours, as well as all of the previous reviews generated. Also, we have options how we can collect Twitter mentions and how we can generate reviews from Yelp. For example, I'm going to choose Google for this example. So once you select Google, I have already connected my Google account, which has access to that specific Google My Business page. And once that is added here, you can just select it and click on the next button. Great. So the next part is to select the layout. So you can just select which layout works best for you. And don't worry about it. You can easily change it later inside the widget. Just select any of them and click on the Create Widget. Great. So once the widget is created, you can see it right directly how it will look on the previous section, on the desktop and mobile version. So the widgets, as we mentioned, work with any widget website. So this means that we cover all the widget, all the websites. So you can just copy the code and paste it into the body section of the website. Any website that use HTML and JavaScript, the widgets will perfectly be displayed there. And if you have a specific CMS, we created the most used ones. You can find them here and find some tutorials how you can embed the widget. Or if you don't find it, just feel free to reach out to us and we will be more than happy to assist you with the whole embedding process. But as we mentioned, the process is pretty simple. You just need to copy the code and paste it to the head section of the website, and that's it. You can even add the same widget twice on the same website or one widget to many websites, so you're not limited in that way. And once you will add it, our widgets are completely transparent and dynamic. This means that this white background, you won't see it inside the widget, and the widget will take all the necessary space into the container that you added there. So we added some settings here into the widget, so how you can customize it. So we have options whether to show the widget on the website or on the mobile. So you can just turn it off to see how it will look. And whether to automatically add a new post. This is the option where if you turn this off, all the new reviews will still continue to get pulled inside your Embed Social account, but they will be automatically turned off. So you can just see whether and approve those reviews before you post them directly onto the website. Moving forward, as we mentioned, this is the part where we just seen before when creating a source. So you can easily change the layout, how it will look on that specific widget. Even with the slider option, you have option whether to how to play the whole slider or whether to change the speed to a specific speed link, so you can see how it will look onto the website. Also, we added options how you can change the columns for desktop and mobile and added the number of posts. So this part will leave it completely up to you, so you can decide what's best for you and display them to your website. Moving forward, we have the header option where you can even turn off the whole title, change the title color, average rating, and the button color, as well as the text color for the hover state or the button color. And all these customizations are available to you, so feel free to test them out and see whatever works best for you. We also added a cart option style. This means that you can change the cart style to see whatever works best for your website and how you'd like to display the reviews. So you can just play around and choose one of these. And also we have options here with the cart elements where you can whether to show the date, show the avatar, the caption text, rating, what colors for the stars to be, etc. And all of these available links. Regarding the reviews, we added option whether they can be opened in a lightbox, whether they can be redirected to the original source from which they're pulled, or now linked so your customers can stay on your website and see the reviews directly there. Regarding the filtering option, you have plenty of filtering options that you can choose, whether to show the minimum rating for some reviews and set up specific minimum rating, to show reviews with text first, order by date, ascending, descending, and filter by tags, which means that you can just add specific tags, which I will show you in dual post, and just show specific reviews from a specific tags. Also, we have options here with additional customization. This is custom CSS. So if you have some knowledge of custom CSS, feel free to play and make some additional changes that you don't see here available. But if you're not familiar with this, just feel free to reach out to us and we'll be more than happy to assist you with making those changes for you so you can have even additional customization. As we mentioned, we have the auto add new post option. This means, as I mentioned, if that's turned off, this means that all the new reviews will still continue to get pulled, but they will be automatically turned off. This is for the reason so you can just see which reviews are coming to you, so whether you decide to show them or not. And also you have option here where you can easily turn off some review if you don't like to show it. We also have order. This means that you can pin some great reviews that you always wanted to show up at the top. This means all the newest reviews will still get pulled, but those pin will always show on top. And for the rest, you can just set a priority, and you can always remove some pin and re-add it to another post. As we mentioned, we have options inside the widget where you can combine sources. This means that inside one widget, you can combine sources from Facebook, you can combine imported, the ones from Web Collect, and all the sources that we previously mentioned. So you can all combine them into one place, and you can see them directly inside the widget. And you can have one widget where you can have multiple sources inside the widget. So you don't need to create different widgets for a specific source. Lastly, but not least, we added a schema code here. So schema code is a code that you can add it to your website head section. This is applicable for product or service pages. So you can add it to your product or service pages in order for you to generate those star snippets and rating into the Google search for your product or service pages. The process is pretty simple. You will need to copy the code of the schema code and add it to the head section of your service or product page and request indexing by Google. So Google bots can review this and prove whether that is a product or service page as well and decide to implement it. If they decide to implement, you can see into the Google search that you will receive the stars for that specific page and the rating of that Google location, for example. This means that the rating will automatically update with the new reviews here. So going back to the widget section, here you can find all of the created widgets and the new ones that you will create. So I have also created 2 different widgets, so we can just see how they will look. So this is Facebook reviews grid that I have created with different layout and customization. So you can see, for example, how it will look on desktop, and this is the one for mobile. Moving back. And also I created additional one from reviews as well. This is a slider that I previously show up. And feel free to create different widgets. So you can have one main widget that you can add it to your testimonial page. And also you can create like a pop-up widget that you can just add it to your homepage or a different page. So it can be more discreet, where your customer can still see those reviews that you have generated, for example. So this is the part of the widgets. And I just want to mention that we also have a separate separate badges section. This is standalone from the widget. So we can create a specific badges, these custom badges, and the badges created from the Facebook and Google locations. So for example, this badge will create directly from your Facebook page. This is from our Facebook page connected, and it will show the real rating that you have. The same goes for Google. You can see, and the process of embedding is it's similar like with the widgets. You just need to copy the code and paste it anywhere into the body section of the website, and the widget, the badge will show up there. So you can embed the badge to your homepage and the widget to your other page, or combine them to the same page. So we'll leave this part up to you, so you can decide what is the best for you. And we have options how you can create even custom badges, and you can display them to your website as well.